Hey YouTube, and welcome to a Hike and Plays video. Today we're doing something slightly different. So, TFT is a game I play a lot, and it's a game that I really enjoy playing. So outside of things I do on my channel, I'm normally on TFT or Final Fantasy, actually, believe it or not. And today I thought, you know what, let me put together a video. We'll play a game of TFT, and I'll show you the sort of builds that I like to do. I mean, we've locked in the legend Master DE, which means we're probably going to be playing a variant of Demacia. Typically I like to play Demacia Yordles this patch. Anyone that's been following the meta knows that that is quite prevalent, although it's not played as much as you think it is. So it's mostly uncontested, and it's super simple to play. So we've actually got really lucky as well. We just got Jace's Workshop, which means everything's going to be that little bit stronger as well coming into this. So really what we want to do is we're just going to try and get a decently strong board. I'm probably going to sell that and sell that as well. That gives me a really good Demacia opener, actually. And ideally we want to grab a Teemo so we get multicaster running off Sona, and we want to try and find an early Garen and start itemizing Garen. Perfect. I mean, that's pretty decent items for Sona. We could slam these, but we'll see. It depends how much power we want to get early. But I know that, you know, come late game, we need to just hit the units. This is taking long. Nice. Right. I might take the Kled here, but I kind of want the money. I gotta just take something frontliney. There you go. Think of Slayer of Kale as well, which is kind of okay. I mean, it's only a creep round. We could even go full eco here, but I'm not too worried about hitting my economy thresholds. We're gonna just try and fast 7, find the Garen, and you know, I wouldn't be too worried about our health. We're gonna do all right this game. That's actually a really good item. So when you're playing this build, you want to be taking pumping up immediately. I mean, I'll roll just to see what the other things are. It's always something good, isn't there? But we are going to go pumping up because that is the strong augment here. I am probably going to take this Demacia. Although long term we don't really want Galio long term, but this will be fine for now. We could, you know what? We're gonna play cheeky. We're actually gonna level up. I know we've not hit the gold, and therefore we're not gonna hit any gold thresholds. Yes, it means we're gonna hit 10 that little bit later, but I think by having strong board, we might be able to win streak a little. So I am gonna sort of bank on trying to win streak, and then throw an item on Sona just so she gets the actual radiant item. It is fast approaching midnight here, so I am like a little tired, but I also want to play TFT and record. So do give me any pointers. Let me know if you guys have any questions on the build. Pop it in down below. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this as well, because I have a lot of builds that I play. If you like, you know, we can do a deep dive into some of the builds that I like to play. I mean, I used to be a Teemo main on League of Legends, so you can imagine I like to play with Yordles and Teemos. We got our first win. I say we hold. We should probably slam an item here. That's a really nice relic item. That Galio is going to be a problem, and that's a good thing. We are in a bit of a pickle though. If we do go too high, we're not going to get item priority, and I would like my items. Oh wow, we actually have a Yordle player here. We should be able to beat Yordle player pretty comfortably. What have they gone? Social distancing. Wow. If we're strong enough to use social distancing, that's good. Level up, social distancing. There's a couple of things going on. I love a good hedge fund. I see people with level up and hedge fund. They're going to be problems. So, when I'm not playing Master E, I am typically playing economy heavy, so... Oh, perfect. Right, that actually means we can replace... There. We don't really need the Kled anymore, so just sell him. And we're just going to hold, again, for XP. We might go to 5 next turn. Depending on who we pick up in Carousel, I think we think about going 5. Especially if there's like a bow and a Garen together. That'd be nice. So when we're playing Master Yi, typically you want to be taking the first augment, you want to be taking the last augment, and the second augment, it's sort of free game. You can and you can't. It's going to give us, like, I think even on a prismatic, it's somewhere like over 10% 10% damage and 10% reduction, which is pretty good actually, but it's optional. It's really the first and last augment that's going to make someone like Garen pop off. And again, you could use Master Yi to play things like Zeri builds, like with Gunners. I would argue you could do challenges really well with this. Although I feel like a lot of people don't, which is really odd to me. Either way, we're having it's going to be quite a long video in hindsight. It's probably going to be like 30-40 minutes. Wow, okay, we do have a Garen. I see, normally you don't go thing here. I may take that Garen. I'm pretty high up. I want the bow, I think, ideally. Yeah, let's grab that bow. Perfect. I mean, a sword would have been probably second best option, so if bow wasn't available, I would have gone sword here. I just like to get the early Titans. I think it's a really powerful item on Garen. And I know everyone's going to be like, hey, why aren't you going Rageblade on Garen? I don't really play Rageblade on Garen. So, yeah, do what you want with that information. I prefer that, and that's just how it is. We're not going to level up. I think we've hit a threshold that we're happy with. I'd rather try and have more gold so I can push levels faster. So we're not going to level up. I think we're strong enough with this board anyway. We're facing red Q8 or Pulverizer. There we are. I think we can beat this. Again, if anyone doesn't know the items, the Stone Plate does 2% of max HP per second, which I think is OP, and everyone should be focusing that Galio anyway, so his stats are going to be insane. Oh, this guy's already got a Garen. So remember when I said, oh, this is totally uncontested? There's a guy playing Garen. Doesn't look like he's actually playing Garen, so we're probably okay. I might pick up these poppies for like this weird Poppy 3 dream. I don't think we're going to hit Poppy 3, don't get me wrong. But you never know, we might have like 3 poppies in a shop and all of a sudden Poppy 3 is on. Teemo is perfect. We will take Teemo. We could actually drop Kayle here, because that gives us that early multicaster. Very happy to oblige with that. I'm going to say something like that. Move these guys to the right preemptively. The reason I'm moving to the right is because we've got Krugs next turn, and having the units on the right is just going to make life a lot easier. You're going to focus that single Krug, and that's just going to die quickly. I'm going to assume most people watching these videos already have a basic understanding of TFT, but at times I will try and baby my actions down a little. You know, because we are beginner friendly. And if you want to see beginner content again, let me know. So again, Galio's doing absolutely fine. I don't think we beat. Yeah, we almost definitely don't win here. Kallista's such a great unit. But again, we're not here to win the early game. We're here to just stabilize, get to level 7, and then carry the game from there. And on an all prismatic board, it's always going to be slightly difficult anyway. Again, I'm not too worried about the units I'm placing. This board is going to be plenty to complete this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just beat this round. I think we need a sword, we need a crit. We need probably a Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster would be very nice. Okay, that's the first non-item I didn't need. Okay, sword now, please, game. Or nothing, yeah. Nothing is fine. tempted to build a Rabadons here. Maybe even an Archangels, like that could be quite good. A few options. Again, we're not in a problem state. We've got Augment coming up next round. We'll keep the board as is. I don't think we beat this guy. There's good looking Urgot. Again, for players that don't know, if you look on your right hand side where the names are, you'll have a little X next to certain players. That just means that you're likely to face them. Because you'll have a couple of swords, well, players with a couple of swords. What's happening over there? I have no clue why they were pinging, but I guess we can go have a check out later. Watch how this is the one game that I'm hyper contested. So there is 8% and 8% less damage. That feels bad. Final reserves could be really, really good. 80 XP thing. Oh, that's tough. What the Forge could be good as well. You know what? Let's stick on brand. Final reserves is probably what I would go normally here. I'm going to go with the battle ready. And the reason I'm going to do it is just to show you how strong Master Yi actually is. Because he is strong. Like, he is a very valid unit. Legend. So, you know, we're going to stick on brand, we're going to keep the Master Yi, and we're just going to take the last Master Yi augment as well. And, yeah, from next turn onwards we should start leveling. Things will start to speed up massively. I appreciate these early stage can be quite boring, but it's only going to get better from here. This Samira is so strong. There was a nerf to Samira this patch. It's not done the job. It needs a bit more of a nerf. And the buff to Galio is not enough. We need more Galio buffs. We need more Galio buffs because if you're a Demacia player and you're still avoiding Galio, that tells you Galio is weak. Nothing here. Well, we're really not getting lucky with our rolls, but it is what it is. Sometimes it just is what it is. You could, I mean, there's going to be players that are clearly like Challenger and above that are going to be telling me, why aren't you slamming items? Well, I'm Plat, for one. And yeah, maybe I should be slamming items. Maybe there's best practices. Let me know. I mean, it's the only way I'm going to learn. But this works for me. Holding on to items, trying to build the best I can is going to work for me. Also, I'm not too fussed about winning here. I'd rather take the lose streak, get that gold, especially on the next one where we're going to start getting 3 on a loss. I really don't mind losing a little, especially going into Wolves. And, you know, carousel placement, massive. Right, we want a sword here, which we don't have. That's really annoying. Let's go for a Urgot here. Yeah, let's do the Urgot. Oh, actually the crit. Damn, there was a Sona there with a crit and I completely missed it. Oh, I feel stupid. That's fine. Because that would have been perfect item and Sona too. So we kind of missed out there. That's normally doesn't happen, actually. No excuses. I mean, we are doing alright, aren't we? I'm going to do that. Right, let's position slightly better. Let's just do something like that for now. Yeah, that should be fine. There's a couple of people with just Garens lying around, and it's like, I don't think they're building it, but they're just holding it. It's kind of irritating. Really, we want to try and hit an early Lux and an early Jarvan. And then we should be able to stabilize. we need one more level. We actually need to go to 8, but let's get to 7 so we can stabilize. We'll hold. Again, as I said, we want to be losing. We want to lose into, well, we're going to get into wolves, beat wolves, and then level up to 7, roll down, hopefully hit 2, if not 3, on both Sona and Garen, and then be able to progress from there, because we should have the last augment that we need as well. This item is utterly bonkers. 50% Sunder for the rest of combat is insane. Absolutely insane. Unfortunately, we don't have the damage this get so far, but we will. We're definitely losing a lot of health. Everyone's very strong. Always the downside to a full prismatic board, though. Take that, we take that. Cool, we need 12 gold, which... annoying, but we'll do it. We need 2 swords in this, maybe a crit. That's 1 sword. That's at least 1 item that we definitely needed. And there's the crit we need as well. That's actually really good. And we found the Jarvan. So that's hyper good. I am going to do that with that. I know he's got a Bloodthirster, but that's going to disappear next turn, so that doesn't actually mean anything. We're going to put that on J4. And we're going to level up. Ish. Probably going to sell that. The Poppy's a dream at this moment. There's no need for it. And, well, we want to put a second item on that Sona. The fact that he's got... Again, there was pings going on to red. I need to go check out what red's using. We're going to lose here in the meantime. That's fine. Another thing that I normally do is scout, and I've not been doing any of that. What is he playing? I'm absolutely curious to know what he's playing. I mean, just roll these for the sake of it, but we are going that. Right, what is red playing? Nothing. So I don't understand why we're pinging. But sometimes I guess the game just be like that. Come on, we need to really hit these roll downs. Nasus is actually good. Let's do that. No. That is good. That's 5. And realistically, I think we want Sona to have the items. We might full roll down here. Okay, that changes it. I mean, we got Dinger. Like, that changes our game. But as you can tell, like, this board is now very strong. That last augment, for those of you who don't know, gotta go fast, regenerates 35% more mana, and makes you 50% faster, and for some reason, move speed is utterly bonkers on these characters. So, Garen is going to be in their face as quickly as possible. We are stable. Like, there is no sugarcoating it. We are stable at this moment. I mean, I'd probably take that and do that. Yeah, let's do that. I would rather put Teemo here, put that there. I mean, yeah. I want those Goldenators. I think we lock for Goldenator. I know that's going to sound insane to some people, but I genuinely think we lock for Goldenator here. Sounds like the play. Probably thinking about building an item. Garen 2 should be able to just carry this now, so... Perfect. And this is what I mean, this build is so strong, it's gonna turn on, it's just gonna flip on its head really, really quickly. Next thing you know, we're doing really well. Just, yeah. Next round. Into Carousel, we want to be picking up probably a sword. In an ideal world, we'll get a sword. Oh, we pick up that dinger. Or no, we can pick up a bow, actually. And the bow comes with a Garen. That is ideal. Can we get the bow with the Garen? I know people are going to say, oh, dinger too. Bow with Garen. We're now 5 Garens off getting Garen 3. We actually have a Rage Blade to go on dinger. We're in a good spot. So we have all the attack speed buffs with things like pumping up. We take less damage. We've got the more mana. Dinger is going to fire like crazy. And now he's got a Rage Blade. This is where the game gets fun. The second Garen. Honestly, I'm going to do that. I should level up and put this, get the Juggernaut buff going, but we may just, you know, this might just play better long run. If we can get 3 Goldenators or a Goldenator and a Shrink Ray, that might just be better in the long run. This guy's got Yordles. Yordles could be very strong. I'm hoping the executes happen. We can use the money. No execute. There's an execute. There's another execute. We didn't get the last execute. That's annoying. Happens though. Happens. As I said, like, we're going to have good times. We're going to have bad times. We're going to hit it though. We're going to get this Coordinator. Should be able to generate a bit more money with it. I am almost tempted to just keep rolling. We are strong. Don't let that loss there fool you. We are very strong. Chalice is probably the right call as well, because then we can do that. All of a sudden we're buffing Sona, we're buffing Dinger, we're buffing the turret, not that the turret needs too much, given that we're really using it for the executes. Okay. And, I mean, Golden Egg guy, he looks like he's trying to run... Oh, no, he doesn't. He's only got 2 legendaries. I thought he was trying to go all legendaries for a second. He might be in the long run. Perfect. We should made some money. And later on, we're going to make even more money thanks to, you know, when we pick up the last Goldenator, then we can throw the Nasus in. You know, we get a stronger board with the Juggernaut. It's going to be good. Going to be good. And then later on, if we can get even higher Juggernaut, I don't know if you get an emblem or whatever down the line, we can look into it. I know I shouldn't be rolling here, but I'm just trying to see if we can hit the Garen. Let's see if anyone else is playing Garen. Doesn't look to be the case. I've not seen anyone else playing Garen, so... This guy might be, but I don't see any Garens on his board. Oh, we've got a 6 Demacia player there. Okay, so we'll have a look at that one guy's board again. That's fine. Oh, if we can get a bow. Fantastic. So we want to have a look at this guy. He only has a 2 Garen, so we are good to go for it. That's huge. We wait for this Lux. We lock, we grab it. Lux 2 is very good. Hopefully we don't go out before we hit it, so. And this is where it gets silly now, right? Because look how much money we're generating. I'm just going to claim the Lux. And we'll actually unlock so that we can roll. And this is where we can think about going to level 8 now, putting that Nasus in, trying to hit the other units. Because we're going to make that much gold probably per turn. Hopefully we'll start eliminating everyone as well. Perfect. Our next opponent is going to be between Kiwi, who I think we can beat. He's going to be tough. This guy's going to be very tough with his 3 Callista. And I think we can beat this, but don't quote me on it. 6 Evoker's always going to be strong. I'm actually not sure where we stand. Again, if this was a 3 Garen, I think we stand slightly differently on it, but... Damn. That Jarvan's immediately on the turret. Oh, we got the execute off. Can we get more executes off? Turret's already dead. Sonar needs to release. Damn it. Okay. That was very close. If Jarvan didn't jump the turret, I think we need to move the turret. Gotta be smart with our turret positioning. We can't level yet. It's annoying. Again, 1 minute is enough. He's the guy that beat us last time in hindsight. And then we've got this guy who is strong. Ideally, who can jump to our back line? No one really there. Gwen is a problem there. We just need to get through these guys. We just need to get through these guys. Come on. In Garen we believe. That should be Gwen dead. Nope, Gwen lived. It's really Callista that's the problem, so... Oh no. Oh no. Oh? Oh yes, we won! Let's go! And we've eliminated 3 Callista in the process. We will absolutely take that. That almost got quite dicey. I think there's a war for Shadow Isles players there. We're going to take that. Zephyr's also a fantastic pickup, but we're not going to take the Zephyr. I guess the Garen Shadow Isles might have been a play, but no. Listen, we should be able to top 4. We have enough money to go to 8 as well. So maybe if I actually tap it and then do that, we'll sell the list. This is going to be our strongest board. I mean, later on we could always throw in like a Cassante if we did go to 9, or maybe even a second sorcerer like Ari. But realistically, this is our strongest board. I won't be picking that up. Nope. Maybe we can hit the Garen. I think we should definitely slam this on someone. Just perfect. We didn't hit 10 gold, but it is what it is. And one of those two should be going out realistically. And we should be able to top 4 now. Yep, we have top 4. Perfect. So this is what I mean. It's pretty simple to top 4 in this. You just have to roll, and I would argue this is a pretty poor roll from me. Like, I've really not hit what I needed to for a long period of time. Nasus. We probably should be grabbing that Nasus, right? I mean, grabbing the Last Whisper would be great. This is also good, but like Last Whisper here would have been... The Radiant Last Whisper would have been absolutely brilliant. We're up against the rank 1. But in reality, the only rank 1 is us. He says in a really cocky manner. Yeah, we got this. And we made a bunch of money in the process. Maybe we pick up the Lux. Someone's dead. Alright, so that leaves 3 of us. I mean, the Lux is a bait for sure. But, you know, when the game gives you 2 Lux, you have to kind of take it. Again, there's no Garens here, so I'm a bit confused as to why we're not hitting the Garens. Let's get a big, like, item here. We don't want Callista either. Money. I'm going to go... We want a Lux item, I think. I think a cheeky Lux item here would be great. We could go Zephyr. But no, we said we'd do a Lux item. We'll do a Lux item. Oh, that's massive. Can we get the last Garen? No, that's a bait. That's also a bait. They all baits. Oh, and that's how you hit your power spike, boys. Nice and easy. Totally didn't leave it last minute. You could just see the power of Garen now. I say power of Garen like, you know, Sona isn't doing a ton of damage. I think a lot of people forget how strong multicaster Sona is. You know, they top the damage charts there. And also having Dinger to execute is just very fun. We just pick up all the... I mean, we pick up Sonas here. We pick up, you know, all the other units as well. See what we can hit, right? We just see what we can hit from now on. Like, the board, we're in a position where we should be winning unless someone 3-stars something insane. Which I don't think anyone's going to do. We're going to face red this time. It's Galio. Yeah, I don't see any real, like, 3-star threats. Again, just watch them melt. And us make money as well in the process. Perfect. Who's Let's Cook River facing? He is facing us. And we've just... Our Ghost just beat him. I think we're good to say that we're going to get first in this game. Let's just roll. See, now I don't mind saving for the Luxes. There's Nasus too. You know, in case we needed that power spike. No Sona. We really don't have to do much moving either, because no one else is really moving, so we don't either have to do it. There's our opponent, and I'm hoping Red's facing our Ghost. Red is not facing our Ghost. Red is facing River's Ghost, but this game could still be over. Ooh, Piltover. We don't need Piltover, but ooh, Piltover. I'm gonna grab that. I know we could have grabbed the Azir's item for Lux. Maybe that was the right call. I thought maybe if we give some more regen to either Nasus or to Jarvan, that might be better. Maybe we do Nasus. Yeah, let's do Nasus. There's some more Sonas. Can we actually hit Sona? I believe. Clearly the game doesn't believe. What's the turret? That's weird. We've just eliminated... Well, that was the ghost. Never mind, one of these guys are going out. And it is red. Which leaves our last opponent. And this is our last chance to really hit Sona. Let's see if we could do it. No, we hit a single Sona. That's not going to cut it. So we'll leave it at that. We'll say GG, well played. Because we're nice like that, game is over anyway. This guy's not going to hit a 3, you know, out of the blue. So we should be able to just, you know, finish it off here. Unless I somehow don't do 14 damage. There we are. And we won. Cheeky dab. And that's how you play Demacia Garen. Thanks for watching, guys.